Alright YouTube, we're out here in the Mustang budget, Fox body, drag racing, longest name in the universe, thingamajig shop. I was going to show you guys a few little parts that we've got for the project car. One of them is this fancy dancy aluminum drive shaft. Also are these totally awesome surface rusty subframe connectors. These might look a little bit weird, but it'll all make sense once the car is revealed. We also have a junkyard mini starter, and I rounded up some old battery cable that we'll use for starter cable. For that, I had a piece really long. One of them will also be used as a ground, like a chassis ground. And over here, we're going to walk around, and here is our Taurus fan that is somewhat mounted on our radiator. This radiator is probably not going to work that great. This is honestly just to get it running and be able to mess with it in the yard and things like that until I get everything kind of lined out. I'm probably going to have to buy another radiator. I'm pretty sure that this one's half plugged up. It doesn't cool very well. So anyway, there's that. One of the things from the transmission video that I didn't show was our bell housing, clutch fork, and cable. I bought all that used. I had the backing plate myself. Got all that used from a guy, another, again, Craigslist. That's one of the things when we're doing these cars, or when I'm doing these cars, I'm always bargain shopping, or trying to find things on Craigslist, find things on the Corral, just stuff that you can save some money on. It really, for me, it's just about having fun. None of my cars are really fast. It's just about having a good time, hanging out with my friends at the track, and things like that. I build my car strictly for my own enjoyment, not to outrun anybody or impress anybody or things like that. Here's our turn downs for our exhaust system we'll be putting on. Here's our Msd Distributor that we'll be using. It's oh yeah, that's fancy, isn't it? I bought that years ago from a buddy of mine. Paid, I don't know, 150 bucks for it. It's got a brass bronze gear on it, so the cam won't eat it up. I just got the coil with it also, and we've also got one other thing that is we got relatively cheap. You may have noticed in the background of some of the videos. A friend of mine had this old 3-inch H pipe that he had cut up and cut off something off the end of it, and he asked me and another friend if either one of us wanted, and I said yeah, sure. From the looks of it, and I'll know more once I get everything put together, I think that's going to work as far as mounting up with the headers that I've got, so that'd be really sweet. I'll still have to order some mufflers and get a little bit of pipe locally and tack all that together and weld it all up. But again, it's all about doing it as cheap as you can, being budgety, and that's pretty much. I have spent a little bit more money just because I needed to use this particular motor. I just had it laying around. In another video I kind of go through it, but I had it laying around and I just haven't ever used it anymore, and I didn't want to put another flat tappet in the motor just because of all the problems people have with them going flat because of the zinc content, and every time you change the oil you got to put the ZDP additive in. I didn't really want to do that, so I had to buy some other stuff to make this where it would be able to use it instead of just letting it sit on the engine stand for the next 15 years, because it has literally been on an engine stand since probably 2000. I'm really curious how these Chinese lifters are going to hold up. I don't have real high expectations, but hey, we'll see. It don't have a lot of spring pressure on them. It's a small cam. I just got to get it all put together, and then I'll start improving a few things on it, such as the suspension and stuff like that. But we haven't seen the car yet, and once that's been revealed, it'll be we'll see what you guys think about that, or the 3 people that are actually watching these videos. Okay, well that's it. Until next time, peace out from the budget Mustang Fox body drag car shop.